Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we are one day away from April, which I'm super excited about, even though March has been kind of like a bummer for a lot of us. A lot of us have been kicked out of our schools that we call home and have been placed back into our homes where it's not natural for us to take online classes. So yesterday we started our first day of all e-learning, which for some of us might be really exciting that we get to kind of develop our own schedule. But for a lot of us, it might be kind of anxious, and we're looking for ways to get out of that anxiety trap and start to live life almost like it's normal again. Because unfortunately, during this quarantine time, this might actually become our normal for quite a while. I don't know what all the news has said. I try to stay out of the news just because it can be very pessimistic and just like dampen our spirits. But a lot of people are questioning whether this will go into the summertime or even into August. So I just have some 5 tips for things to do during quarantine. These are meant to be helpful tips to deal with anxiety during this time, and honestly just some fun ideas that you can do. So there are 5 key health aspects to everyone's life. We have mental, social, physical, spiritual, and emotional. When I started thinking of this idea to do for a vlog, I was like, wow, this is really important, and I know that I'm struggling with that. So I wrote my vlog ideas on a post-it note. If you know me, or now I guess you'll get to know me through vlogging, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, I will put my handle below. But I am obsessed with post-it notes and any like little paper anythings. I have a bunch of them like throughout my room, but in my dorm room back at school, I had so many post-it notes up, like it was crazy. So my first tip is for spiritual health. I don't know about you guys, but I've been talking about this being like a time of revival and for a spiritual Sabbath, finding just rest in the daily life now that we've been granted this like extra time to really sit and rest. So one thing I would suggest doing during this time of quarantine is start or attend a Bible study. So everybody is doing a bunch of Zoom Bible studies, which I think are awesome. I know about 10 or 13 right now, which kind of seems crazy, but I think it's really exciting, and that's something that I'm really excited to do. Throughout the week, I'm involved in like a prayer Zoom study from 12 to 12:30, and that's just an open time for prayer with a bunch of other people who also enjoy Christ. So I'm in that, and then I host a couple Bible studies and have like one-on-ones with people, which are really exciting. If you want more information about Bible studies to be a part of or attend, or even how to host a Bible study online, you can just contact me. You can put it in the comments below or even DM me on Instagram, and I will definitely get back to you. And then if you are new to faith or questioning it during this time, like I know a lot of people have questions about like, how could something this bad happen by God? Why did he put it here? I would love to answer those questions and go through it with you as well. I don't really have tons of answers on that, but it's something that we should all like really look into. This is a time of questioning and doubt, and I feel like everybody is allowed to have doubts about faith and even question it or not even want to know anything about it, and that is totally okay. I just want everybody to know that it's totally welcome here. And for my second quarantine tip, I have the social aspect of it. So we are away from our friends, we're kind of isolated. I don't know about you guys, but there's times during the day where I'm feeling especially alone, and then other times where I'm like, hey, I'm a homebody and I love it. But one tip that I have is to FaceTime a friend or a group of your friends. So this is a time where we're still called to be in community with others. And I think it's extra special to just keep talking to your friends and even get out of your like comfort zone of just texting people or just Snapchatting and really dive into like your friendships on FaceTime and Zoom if you want to do groups too. I just think it's good to keep up with not being isolated, although we may physically be isolated. My third tip during quarantine is for your mental health. Find something you can do that makes you feel relaxed and like you are de-stressing so that you can help with your mental capabilities to be focused and relaxed all at the same time, so that stress doesn't play a giant role into this season. So my example of benefiting for my mental health is a candlelight bubble bath with essential oils. So I'm obsessed with essential oils. I would love to do a vlog on the benefits of essential oils and the kinds of essential oils. If you guys would like that, just give this video a like. I would love to do that. So I think that would be really exciting. You can do all kinds of other stuff related to mental health, maybe even drawing or painting. I know that's a really big one. My boyfriend, in fact, told me when he and his sister went to Walmart the other day just to get something small, they also stopped by the painting section, and there were like only 2 small canvases, and they're about this big. Only 2. I think some of you guys are really using this time to tap into your creative sources, and I think that is something that's so awesome, and I can't wait to see your guys' artwork. My 4th tip for physical health is take a hike, walk with your dog, or do some yoga. I keep doing these like every single day, well, except the hike part, but I do go on walks with my dogs. I actually went on a walk last week with both of my cats. Fun fact, they kind of liked it. I hope I can do it again. And then on the days that it's like rainy or gross outside, really try and tap into your physical health where you can do indoors. So if that's playing Just Dance and dancing, or doing some yoga or abs. Thankfully, there's tons of apps that we have on our phones that we can do physical health and stay really healthy during this time. And last but not least is emotional health. So this is something that I think is really important, and it is different than mental health, but your emotional health is how you are in connection with your emotions, whether that's feeling sad, mad, angry, happy, joyful, anything like that. It's important to know your emotions and how to deal with them. So one of my favorite things is to journal with music. So I keep a daily journal, and then of course I love music, so I kind of choose whatever I'm feeling. So if I'm feeling sad, I might choose some like sad music and journal, and it's okay to totally put your sad feelings out on paper. And then if you're totally happy, I usually pick Jonas Brothers, just my personal taste. I journal about how my day went and like what everything I'm grateful for. So I think knowing your emotions and being okay with them is totally acceptable. Hiding your emotions can be really easy to do, but hard for others to know that you're doing it. So by writing down how you're feeling and keeping up with it, I think that's something we can all benefit from. So thanks for listening to my 5 tips during quarantine. I hope to hear back from you guys, and have a great day.